Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 5 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 1790. Check if one string swap can make strings equal. Okay, so this is very easy problem. You are given two strings s1 and s2 of equal length. Okay, so this is given to us that both the strings s1 and s2 are of equal length. Okay, a string swap is an operation where you use two indices in a string, not necessarily different. Okay, and swap the characters at these indices. Okay, we have to return true if it is possible to make both strings equal by performing at most one string swap on exactly one of the strings, right? Otherwise we have to return false. Okay, so now see this example number one. So string one is bank and string two is KANB. Okay, so if I choose this index and choose this index and I swap them, okay, then I will get BAN and here K. Okay, so now s2 and s1 both are same, right? So we have to return true. Okay, and these are the constants. So s1 length and s2 length is from 1 to 100, right? And both the strings are of same length, right? And s1 and s2 consist of only lowercase English letters. Okay, so now how I'm going to solve this problem? So it's very easy now. So I'm just going to iterate over all the indices one by one. Okay, and we know that both the strings are having same length. Okay, so I will just calculate the length of s1. Okay, and s2 will have the same length. Okay, so first I'm going to iterate over these indices. Okay, here. So both the indices are different, right? So I'm going to increment the count to 1. Then I move here. Both the indices are same. Okay, I'm not going to increment any count. Then I will iterate here. Okay, both the indices are same. I'm not going to increment any count. Okay, both the characters are same at these indices. Okay, then here if you see, the characters are different, right, at this particular index. So I will make the count as 2. Okay, so here at two indices we found two different characters. Okay, so now this is true. Okay, this is true, right? So at two indices only we are finding two different characters, but there is one more thing now. Maybe at this b there is character name c. Okay, then it will become issue. So I will just create two arrays. Okay, two char frequency array of length 26. Okay, 0 means a, here 1 means b, 2 means c, and so on. Okay, here 25 means my z. Okay, so I will fill this array, frequency array. Okay, so here b is one time, so I'm going to fill this b. A is one time, I'm going to fill this. Then n, so I'm going to fill n here somewhere. Okay, then k, I'm going to fill k somewhere. Okay, then in the end I will just compare the both the frequency arrays. Okay, for my s1 and s2 I will compare the frequency array. Okay, I will only compare them if the difference count is 2. Okay, if it is greater than 2, simply return false. Okay, because we have to just do one swap only. Okay, we can't do more than one swap. Okay, so if here what we need to check, if the num diffs, okay, if the num difference is more than 2. Okay, if two characters are different, okay, at two indices, more than two indices, then one string swap will not make the two strings equal, right? Okay, so we, if this value is greater than 2, okay, then we have to simply return false. Otherwise in the end we will just compare the frequency array. Okay, if the frequency array is same and num difference is just 2, then we can simply yeah, swap the characters. Okay, so it's very easy. Let's write the code. Okay, there is nothing much complex here. So in the first starting, I'm will just write one. If s1 dot equals s2. Okay, so if my s1 is equals to s2, then in that case I'm going to simply return true. Okay, then simple take the char frequency array. Okay, so here char for s1 frequency map. Okay, I'm going to create s1. Here I'm writing fm frequency map. Okay, so we have total 26 characters, right? New char. So starting from 0. Okay, so a is 0, b is at 1. Okay, so this is for s1. Okay, now same way we have to create one for s2. Okay, we have two strings in total, right? And then we have to calculate the different indices. Okay, number of in different indices. Okay, in which the characters are different. Okay, so here I'm creating one variable num diffs. Okay, and I'm going to set it to 0, and then we have to just run single loop. Okay, because we know that length is same. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than s1 dot length, you can write, or s2 dot length, whatever you want. Okay, this is string, so we have to write like this, and here just increment the I, and now inside this take first character from both the strings. Okay, s1 char Okay, s1 char is equal to s1 dot char at this particular index I. Okay, now same way you need the character from s2. Okay, so just copy this line and paste it here. Here char s2 char is equal to s2 dot char at I. Okay, now here I will just compare the characters. Okay, if the characters are different. Okay, so if s1 char is not equal to the s2 char, okay, in that case we have to just increment the count of num diffs plus plus. Okay, and if this count, okay, if num diffs, if it becomes greater than 2, then we have to simply return false. Okay, then we can't swap. Okay, return false. Okay, so here what I'm saying, if num diffs is more than 2, one string swap will not make two strings equal. Okay, this is done. All right, so here this ends. All right, and then here we have to just increment the frequencies of the characters. Okay, s1 dot char, s2 char. Okay, just increment the frequency of this. So here s1 frequency map, and here inside this I'm passing s1 char. Okay, I have to subtract a from it. Okay, because if the character is a minus a is 0. Okay, at 0 I'm going to increment the frequency for a. Okay, there's a simple meaning. So it's what we normally do, right? So here for same way for s2 we have to write. So here we have to write s2 fm, and here s2 char minus a plus plus. Okay, increment the frequencies. Now in the end we have to just simply write, check if the frequencies are equal. Okay, so here return array dot equal. Okay, and here I'm just going to pass s1 fm and s2 frequency map. Okay, s2 fm. Okay, that's it. Okay, now let's run it and see if the code issues. We'll try to fix that. So the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And the time complexity for this problem is going to be O of n, since we are just using a single loop, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.